It's absolutely incredible. It's like a lake. Never seen anything like it. It's just completely flat, the sea. And
2 days after we got married, Carla suggested we sell everything, buy a boat and set sail. A year later we did just that. In the Canaries we picked up our naked sailor, Dobby. This is our adventure. Okay, that's it. We're halfway. 13:05. This is the final leg of our Atlantic crossing that started 3,500 miles ago back in the Bahamas. We stopped at Bermuda and the Azores and will arrive in Portugal.
It's absolutely incredible. It's like a lake. Never seen anything like it. It's just completely flat, the sea. And all the journey, the sea has been quite good. The first 2 days was very calm, so I didn't get any seasick. So yeah, I have been good all the journey. And then the third day was a bit rough, but because I was already in the motion of the boat, so I didn't have a problem at all. And today is again calm. So beautiful, unbelievable, wonderful.
Well, we're getting to the end of the journey. We've just got another 48 hours to run and then we'll be arriving in Portugal. And I just can't get over how much effort Charlie put into helping us, because the information that he sends you is absolutely incredible, really. It's right down to what's going to happen in the next hour and things like that. And this crossing has been complicated for many reasons, not only when we're doing it, not only because we're going from west to east across the Atlantic, but also this year has been a difficult year. And there's so many stories about the weather and the patterns this year. And he really has found us the best route forward, and done, I just think, an amazing job. And it actually fills you with a lot more confidence because you've got somebody who is a professional looking at it and telling you what's happening and what's going to happen, which from a safety point of view is absolutely incredible. So thumbs up to Charlie, and yeah, I'd use him again anytime. So we're just getting to the end of the Atlantic crossing. This section has taken us just over 6 days, and at present, if I check here, we have 84 miles to go to Viana del Castelo in the northern part of Portugal, just before the Spanish border actually. And we've just gone into the trade winds, which is this area of red here. They're actually not blowing as hard as they could be. If I don't know whether you can see it, with a small white dot just there. So we're just entering the main band of the trade winds coming down from the north, the Portuguese trade winds. It's going to take us about 8 hours to get across here, and then the wind's going to die off gradually until we're going to be motoring into the last section. It's been a bit choppy the last few hours. I think as we were getting close to the trade wind belt, the sea was getting messed around a little bit, and it's actually been quite uncomfortable. And we're also starting to see quite a few ships coming up and down the Portuguese coast in the offshore shipping lanes here. This one's called the Tomahawk. It's going to Las Palmas, and this was actually going up to Norway. So it's starting to get a little bit busy actually all around. But we should be in, it's currently just after 10 o'clock at night, and we should be arriving probably before midday tomorrow. So yeah, we've got about 14 hours to run.
for you.
That's what it's like here.
Midsummer.
Midsummer. August. The 9th.
Yeah. That's what happens at the north. It's completely different than the south.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Castelo. Oh, look at us going sideways.
Huh?
See us going sideways.
What's going sideways?
The boat. Our Atlantic crossing from the Bahamas to Portugal was 4,034 nautical miles. It had felt like a long, long way. Oh, we made it.
Viana do Castelo is my hometown. Its most famous landmark is the Eiffel Bridge, designed and built in 1782 by Gustave Eiffel, of the Eiffel Tower fame in Paris. Pont Eiffel is constructed with a lattice structure and carries trains on the lower deck and cars on the upper platform. It has an overall span of 560 meters.
Possible, I know it's not too late. Been staring all these days ahead. You are the one.
I have fond memories of living here. It was a perfect place to bring up my two girls. But having left and lived in London for 7 years and traveled 20-odd thousand miles on the boat, it is just not exciting enough for me any longer.
If I guide the across here, they were twined into little knots.
What a pity.
It is possible, I know it's not too late.
And the beaches in Portugal, you always need the things to block the wind.
Windbreakers.
Yeah, windbreakers, because it's very, very windy. Always. Or you have to hide yourself on the dunes. That's how you say dunes?
Dunes.
Dunes.
Well, the fog's still there, same as we had on the way in. Hasn't gone anywhere, is it?
Yeah.
If I guide the across here, they were twined into little knots. It is possible, I know it's not too late. If I guide the across here, they were twined into little knots. It is possible, I know it's not too late. If I guide the across here, they were twined into little knots. It is possible, I know it's not too late.
Hello everyone, I hope you enjoyed this video where we finish our Atlantic crossing.
Yeah, and it was an awful long way, really. It's taken us since the about the 20th of April,
Yeah.
when we left the Bahamas, and I can honestly tell you it felt like an awful long time.
Yeah.
And when we did break it up with a stop in
stop
Bermuda,
Bermuda and the Azores.
5 weeks in the Azores.
Yes.
But there was an awful lot of sailing there. It was over 4,000 nautical miles.
Yeah.
And
It was kind of a relief when we finished, wasn't it?
It was really. In
Yeah.
a way, it was a bit of an anticlimax because we just landed up in that little marina in Viana
Via-
del
do
Castelo, and it was kind of like it's all over. But
Yeah.
all we did was stepped abroad and went and had a beer. I'm not sure I would do it again. I have to say that, especially this crossing from the Caribbean back to the UK.
I won't do it again.
No. Maybe the downhill route.
In a few years' time, maybe.
Okay, in a few years' time, when you've had long enough to forget about it.
Forget about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, but anyway, we survived, and great thumbs up to Charlie. He really did
Yeah.
help us.
Helped us a lot.
He was
yeah.
right on the ball most of the time, and the information he was giving us was absolutely incredible. And we'll put a link to there if anybody wants to look him up.
Yeah.
And then we had a look around the town, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. We finally arrived in Viana do Castelo, which is my hometown. Yes, it's a small city, but it's very pretty, isn't
It's
it?
very pretty.
Yeah.
Yes, and it's got a few interesting things, hasn't it?
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
Yes, it's a
Lovely
lot of-
convention centre on the waterfront there.
Yeah, it has a lot of history going on there.
Yeah, it was a naval dockyard going back into the last century,
Yeah.
and also some of the discovery ships that went off left from there. So it has actually got quite a lot of heritage, and we'll be looking at a little bit more of that next week, won't we?
Yes, we will. Yeah, for sure.
But you don't think you're going to go back and live there again, do you?
No, I don't think so. I think it's a bit too slow for me now. Yeah, but thank you very much for watching us, following us, and please, if you can click on the button to subscribe, that would be very, very nice to us.
And you can always ring the bell as well.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank
Bye
you.
for now.
Bye.